What's going on, guys? My name is Grayson, aka Peekaboo Rips, and today we're opening the brand new Pitch Black Elite Trainer box. Now, I've opened just a little bit of Pitch Black. Just this booster bundle right here. Didn't get any crazy hits off of it, but I pre-ordered 2 ETBs. One of them is going to be TikTok exclusive, one of them YouTube exclusive. So y'all make sure that y'all go follow the TikTok. That'll be linked down below. And of course I'll promote the YouTube on the TikTok. Now I've been so excited for Pitch Black, mainly because Chaos Rising hasn't really done the best to me. Let's see if we got a poster. Oh, hold on. Look at this. Let me get all this out the way and see if I can't show y'all the sick artwork on this. I've always loved whenever the ETBs have posters on the inside. I think that's some of the coolest things ever. If you can't tell, right here we got the Chaos Rising ETB. Let's check out this player's guide. Now obviously top chases are Darkrai, SIR, and Gold card, but any hits, honestly. Let's see, we got Mega Darkrai, we got Gwen, Gladion's Final Battle, Morpeko SIR, Mega Darkrai, and Mega Chandelure, and then Mega Zeraora. Any SIRs would be awesome. Beautiful illustration rares and ultra rares. Now, I'm a little bit iffy on if I'm gonna master set this, but hey, I got booster bundle and another ETB, so really no telling. Booster bundle is going to be a YouTube video. That ETB is the TikTok one, so we're just going to go based off that. Can we appreciate how beautiful this box is? I don't know if it's the black on black or if it's just because Darkrai is one of my favorite Pokemon, but I mean, this thing is gorgeous. I got my perfect order in my Chaos Rising, so I'm gonna have to put the Pitch Blacks up there. Now these sleeves are definitely some of my favorites out of the recents. Let's see, we got, that's the 25th anniversary. That's Prismatic Evolutions, and I know I got a Zygarde somewhere. There we go. Here's Zygarde. Out of these 3, Zygarde's definitely my favorite, but now that we got Pitch Black, I think that is what I'm gonna be sleeving everything in. Let's check out this Zarude promo right here. That is beautiful. That's gonna look fantastic in my binder. I got a binder, of course, with all my hits in it, but I have it color coordinated, so that's gonna be perfect centerpiece for the black page. Here's that code for any of you that play the online TCG. See if I can't open this thing up and try and get a better look at it. There we go. Once again, there's that code just in case you missed it the first time. Oh, hold on. Look at these. That's beautiful. I don't know how well the camera's picking that one up, but we'll make do. Wow. You know, I've heard a lot of hate on Zarude, but honestly, one of my favorite legendaries, or mythicals. I actually couldn't tell you which one Zarude was, but I think that is very well deserving of our first Pitch Black sleeve. Centering on it's not bad either. I think that is a great promo card. Compared to some of the other ones, this is the pre-order Zarude Holo, the what's your favorite 30th anniversary stamp. Camera's not picking that one up too well because the top loader and the sleeve and the plastic that it's wrapped in. So we will put this in the back as our first real hit. These dice are also really, really nice. I don't currently play the actual game, but hopefully I can get into it soon. This coin is also very, very nice. I've got the Zygarde coin somewhere under my webcam. We'll just put that one right there. Got an all black and silver dice. It looks like it has like a marbling effect. I'm not sure if the camera's picking that up. I think you can see it a little bit on this side. But That's very cool. Put that next to our perfect order dice. What we've all been waiting for. 9, I believe 9? Yes, 9 packs of Pitch Black. Now, like I said, I'm already in 6. So, hopefully we can get some good pulls today. I keep on looking off. I got my camera, or my computer over here, which, you know, a little bit disoriented right now, I guess you could say. It's my first time doing this. Not too sure what's going on. Anyways, let me stop yapping and let's get right into opening up these cards. Now, Chaos Rising was very, very generous to me. Ooh. But at the same time, it's also kind of sucked since then. You know what, before we open up this pack, show the camera. I pulled not 1, but 2 Mega Dragalge SIRs very, very close to each other in the packs. So I got lucky, but 2 of the same SIR, you could have gave me another one. I'm not complaining, but you know. Anyways, let me shut up. Pitch Black has some fantastic art, by the way. This card in particular, I feel might get a little bit controversial. I don't really know how to say this because I don't really know what YouTube's going to allow me to say, but in my opinion, that looks like a very specific world leader, and I don't know how that's going to, you know, play in the community, but we're going to skip that. Not going to talk about that one anymore. See, like these, it's these ones specifically, and then I promise you I'll shut up about artwork after this, but like going from no lines to, you know, the thick lines like that, I think that's just such a cool choice. Let's see, we got an Armorage Hollow. Now, how do y'all feel? Why am I showing that camera? How do we feel about these special energies in the hit spots? I don't hate it. Also, don't just love it, if I'm being honest with you. I feel like if I'm gonna get a hit, then I definitely want it to be a hollow, or even better, maybe. But, you know, for those that do play the actual trading card game, I'm sure it's cool to have those and have like a whole deck and everything. Oh, I didn't even do the pack trick on that. I will be keeping these codes for myself. Real quick, how do we feel about the new codes? Let's see, I got a Lucario and a Kangaskhan right here, and I'm sure we'll open up the rest of them, but I got this Gardevoir right here just to reach and grab. Personally, I love them. I think having new codes opposed to just the Pikachu is super, super cool, super fun. Let's just see. Fire energy, okay. Anyways, back to the special energies. I would definitely like to get a Pokemon in my rare spots, but at the same time, you know, it's cool to have. Oh, Mega Zorora EX. Let's see. Thunderous Fist. This attack does 60 damage for each lightning energy attached to this Pokemon. It's not bad. And then Zepto Turn. Switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. I don't just love that, if I'm being honest with you. I don't see that getting used much. Like I said, I don't actually play the game. But that is our first official hit out of this Pitch Black ETB. Now, yesterday I went to GameStop and I stayed for the midnight release of Pitch Black, and then didn't open it last night because I had to go out and buy this webcam today. So, you know, I might be a little bit late on this. If so, boo-hoo. I just showed myself the last card. Anyways, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you, we didn't get a hit in this one. But I think this, the Mega Venusaur, hands down my favorite new code card. Let's see, we know that there's nothing crazy in this one. Is that 2 armor fossils? Tremendous Bomb, a Mastiff. Ooh, see this Whalmer, that's a really cool artwork. I've seen so much, like so many mixed reviews on this Whalmer hollow just because of the crocheted look. But, you know, if I'm being honest with you, I don't mind it. I think it looks kind of cool. I like the realistic Pokemon cards. I've always thought those ones were pretty cool. All right, sorry about that. Had to fix the lighting. Don't mind this. I know it's definitely not the best rig, but first video, chill out on me a little bit. I'll get it sorted out eventually. Probably just gonna, oh, wow. Look at this. There's a crazy dent on that code card. But you're still not getting it because I have to master set pitch black on the online trading card game. This lighting should be a little bit better for the cards. There's that Wilmer again. Not sure really how well y'all saw. Ooh, let me shut up. First illustration rare of the video is a toucan. That is beautiful. Oh my goodness. I think the design and just the overall vibe of all the Pokemon in that region, you know, especially with the, I believe that was the first region to introduce regional variants. I don't think, let's see, the Alola region was the first regional variants. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I'm not mistaken. I do believe. Promise y'all, I'm gonna pick up all these packs I'm just throwing on the ground. Hold on, real quick. Look at how bent these cards are. I promise you that's not from me. These are all PSA zeros, dude. Ooh, is that a Yukimori Mankey? I really, really want to start collecting all the Yukimori cards. You know, ever since I was a kid, I loved the clay cards, but Slowpoke, Slowbro. Ooh, okay. Back-to-back hits. We got a full art item defender. I really don't know what I'm going to do about this lighting, honestly. Oh, hold on. I never looked at the moves on this. The ability Aerial Draw. Once during your turn, you may use this ability to draw a card. That's not bad. For one colorless energy, you can do Feather Rondo. This attack does 20 more damage for each benched Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's. That's not bad at all. Starting off at 60, and it's a stage 2, so you're going to have some basic Pokemon. Or no, not even basic. You're going to have some benched Pokemon. That's a good card, I believe. I could definitely see that getting played. Iron Defender. During your opponent's next turn, all your Steel-type Pokemon take 30 less damage attacks from your opponent's Pokemon after applying weakness and resistance. This includes new Pokemon that come into play. That's not bad. That's definitely going in the item slot of the binders. So far, we are at 4 hits on this ETB. I think if you get 5 hits on an ETB, you've done pretty good. Even 4, you know, for 9 packs, and with your chances of actually, you know, getting some pretty good cards, I think if you can get 4 to 5 hits, then, oh my goodness, if I hit this camera one more time, I think if you can do that, then you've done pretty good for yourself. Once again, crazy bent cards. Let's see. Jinx, Drillbur. I love that Drillbur art so much. Lord, I cannot talk today. Let's see. Trumbeak, Toucannon, and a Shadowy Energy. Once again, definitely would have liked a holo Pokemon there, but I'm not going to complain. You know, I'm very grateful to have the opportunity to open up these cards and everything, especially showing them to everyone. But, you know, Mega Darkrai gold card would be nice for the first video. Got Type Null, Toucannon. Real quick, look at this, Vikavolt and Type Null. These are 2 of the coolest designed Pokemon, in my opinion. Ooh, it gets real dark right here. We're gonna shift this light. There we'll see. That's so much better. That's it's falling. 1 second, guys. Technical difficulties. Type Null and Vikavolt, 2 beautifully designed Pokemon. Misty's Vitality, Malamar, a Litwick, oh, and a Wailord EX. I don't know how I feel about this card competitively. 3 energy for 120. I've seen better. Don't hate it, don't love it. 5 energy for 270. That's a lot of damage. It's also a lot of energy. And this Pokemon is now asleep. Now, if you use that in a deck with a Pokemon that has an ability like, what's it called? I believe Oricorio? Something like that. Specifically with the one from, I believe, Phantasmal Flames, where you get to attach as many energies as you want as long as a Mega Pokemon is in play. That'd be a really good for that, but even then you got to have all those energies in your hand, Anyways, I don't play competitive. I'm not going to voice my opinions on competitive gameplay. Love this Inkay with it being upside down. I think that's beautiful. Toucan, we've got a lot of those. There's that Vikavolt again. Misty's Vitality, Reverse Sizzlipede, a Bronzong, and a Hollow Spiritomb. Another beautifully designed Pokemon. Spiritomb is hands down one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. You know, number one obviously being the GOAT. Mimikyu, just picked this up at a card shop today. Shout out Cobra Cards. They actually supplied this Pitch Black booster box that we will be opening sometime early next week, late this week. Oh, whoa, last pack already. All right, guys, let's lock in for some last pack magic. Hopefully we can get another hit. That's already 5, or no, that's 4 that we've gotten so far, not counting the promo, because who counts the promos? So hopefully we can get something crazy here. Fire Energy, Grubbin, Drillbur, Poplio, hands down one of the best water starters of all time. Shieldon, Palafin, Gladion's Final Battle, Delmise, Reverse Fomantis, Reverse Craniados, and a Hollow Chi-Yu to end it. I'm honestly not mad with these hits. Got this Rude promo that I just said I wasn't going to count as a hit. Mega Aurora EX, Toucan and Illustration Rare, the Ultra Rare Iron Defender, and a Wailord EX. All of these will be great additions into the binder. Hopefully we can hit something crazy on TikTok in this Pitch Black ETB. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.